Hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody had an awesome week. We are back again. It's Friday. Hope everybody has an awesome weekend. But we're going to do our home loan rate update going into the weekend so you know what to expect when it comes to rates going into the weekend when you're out looking at those houses. We did have a rate hike that went into effect. And so the rates did go up a little bit, but they're not too bad. And they actually dropped back down. They're not as severe as we thought they were going to be after Wednesday. They actually dropped back down on Thursday, and they stayed a little bit down. There was kind of some, I think, huge reaction, and then it kind of just settled a little bit. So, hi, I'm Ryan Lee with Wichita. Wichita is my hometown, and so this used to be Wichita Cheapskate, and I changed it to Planet Cheapskate. So I'm Ryan Lee with Planet Cheapskate. Hello and welcome, and if you haven't yet, subscribe and join our journey because we would like to have your input. We'd like you to join our community. My dream is for this to build up into something that maybe it's you on here, or maybe it's someone else on here, a realtor or someone else, to where this is actually an active community where we can help each other out through this most stressful time. I also do a housing market update on Mondays. So we have 6 key statistics that we follow. And so you can really kind of see where the market's headed and, signs, of that matter and everything. So wanted to, hey, Ando, how's it going? Glad to see you. I hope everything's good with you. So I love to have interaction with the community. Ando's a regular watcher, and I call him Ando, or him or her Ando, because I have trouble pronouncing the first name. So I say Ando. Hopefully it doesn't offend you or anything. But I would love to have interaction. Going forward in the future, if more of you can tap. A lot of people get the loop on the replay, and that's perfectly fine. But if some of you want to, get on here and ask me questions, I'll answer whatever questions you have about the home buying process, the home financing process, anything you have. This is your opportunity to kind of have a direct connection to me. I know we're kind of building this community, so we may not have a lot of interaction, but going forward, eventually this is going to be our way of kind of interacting with each other. And also something before I forget. Okay, I'm going to get to the rates, I promise. Before I forget, we actually passed the 600 subscriber mark, and I forgot to do the drawing. So here's what I'm going to propose, though. I'm going to hold off on the drawings, and I'm going to give away $1,000 Amazon gift card once we reach 1,000 subscribers. So instead of doing the $100 each subscriber, I'm going to do a one-time $1,000 drawing. And here's the deal, guys. I'm going to draw from my public subscribers. If I don't get a response for the $1,000, I'm going to do a special video where whoever wants to be entered is going to comment on it, and you can invite subscribers in and have them comment or whatever you want to do. And then we will draw from that. Because I have a little bit of problem with my public subscribers. Some of them don't respond, or I can't get a hold of them or whatever. I don't want to have that on the $1,000. I want to do the $1,000, and then, then we'll come up with something bigger and better once we reach 1,000. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we'll do something cool. I want to do this each step. So 1,000, 10,000, 20,000. 50,000 all the way up. We're going to do something cool to where I can give back to you guys, because that's kind of what this is all about. We want to give back. We want to be there for each other in the community. So before I get to my rates, I just want to explain about the rates. So the rates are not rates you can go into a bank or credit union and get. These are rates that I get by making 50 of the most competitively priced banks all over the United States compete to show us what the rates are. And then what I do is I take the one that's at the top and I share it with you guys on Fridays. So when you walk into a bank, when you walk into a credit union, they're going to give you the rate that they feel like, you'll pay. They're not, when you make them compete, that's when you're going to get your best deal. And that's what I do. I'm a broker, so I make all these banks compete to give you the best deal. So with that said, let's get right to these rates. They're not as bad as I was expecting. So for conventional, we're at 5.875. FHA is at 5%. VA is at 5%. USDA is at 5.125. So let me go back through these because out of compliance, I need to do the APRs too. So conventional 5.875 with an APR of 6.149. FHA is at 5% with an APR of 6%. VA is at 5% with an APR of 5.201, and USDA is at 5.125 with an APR of 5.57. So 5.70 APR. So that's the rates. That's my rates by making all those banks compete. Looks like conventional FHA went up about 0.25%. VA and USDA went up about 0.1%. So considering the bump that we had, not too terribly bad. But here's the deal. I know there's going to be some people, when I share the social media and all that with the thumbnail where it says, Fed rate hike ahead on the thumbnail, they're going to say, oh, well, you're a little too late. Well, here's the deal. We have another one of these coming in July. So be prepared. If you're going through the loan process, you want to have your loans locked before that next one in July or even leading up to it, because usually the way the market works is they're going to bump those rates even a week before. Starting a week or 2 weeks before, you want to have your rate locked so that's not affected. You're not affected by that. Other than that, it's a hot one here. Hopefully it's a little bit cooler where you're at, or you're able to enjoy a pool or something to cool off a little bit. And those fathers out there, hope you guys have a great and happy Father's Day. Other than that, I think that's all I got. So have a happy and safe weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. We didn't have a housing market update last Monday because they didn't update the statistics, but I'm looking forward to doing one this Monday. So I'll see you guys then.